Blunderbist to hit the raceway first here for qualifying, followed by the modifieds, who will run tonight in the Baldwin Evans Jerzumbach 77.
24 tour-type modifieds on the property here this afternoon.
Nice job by them.
2 of which made the trip back from Claremont. The Tommy Baldwin Racing entry with Jimmy Showtime Blewett, the Beijing Bullet. And our first Blunderbust car on the raceway. The former Kyle Halpin automobile, car number 42. Stephen Neenan. Brad Best was supposed to go first in the Long Island Beverage Fiore's Finales pastry number 78, but did not answer the bell.
Couldn't get that bushy hair out of his eyes.
Could be.
Neenan's second time attempting to qualify here via the time trial. Newcomer to the Blunderbust division. Lap number 1, 15.723. 15.723. Lap number 1 for Stephen Neenan. He sent it in there. See what he does here on lap number 2. 15.342. Now picked up a half a second on the second lap. 15.342.
Good pickup
for Stephen Neenan.
Up next, the driver. The Cracker Jack Auto Stores, number 38, Bill Wegman Jr., manufacturer, PCFI. Number 38, Bill, an elevator mechanic by trade. Lap number 1 down on the way. For Wegman learner. Pulling it up back straight away.
Bill Wegman Jr., lap number 1, 15.342. Oh, that's 14.947. 14.947. Lap number 14.917. Each lap, 14.917.
Track record, 14.413. Set by Max Hamlin. On the raceway. Driving the number 99 from Monk's Corner, South Carolina. The Oscars Oysters. Number 99 for Joshua Creel. Former Tim Moulton.
Now out here on his own in car 99, lap number 1. Second quick, 14.962. 14.962. Lap number 1 for Joshua Creel. Lap number 2. Slows down to 15.111. So lap number 1, 14.962, will be his time of record.
Irish chain tattoo. Number 13 rolls to the raceway. That green car on by Kurt Casino. This is who does double duty tonight.
Sanders off on the first 2 laps. Lap number 1. The third, 15.007. 15.007. Lap number 1 for AJ DeSantis. Lap number 2. 14.987. 2:29.87, lap number 2 for Adrian DeSantis.
Great to see this guy behind the wheel once again with his doctor's approval. Had open heart surgery some 7-8 weeks ago, but he's back behind the wheel of the Action Auto Records number 7 from Massapequa. Everybody's favorite Fred, Tom Sullivan.
What's up, Fred? Welcome back.
Heart surgery of his own.
Lap number 1 of Fred, top of the board, 14.701. 14.701, good comeback for Turbo Tom Sullivan. Lap number 2. Goes up 14.756. 14.756. His time of record of 14.701.
Up next, he's the racing great-grandfather. This September, I believe it's getting closer to 80 than he'd like to admit. This is an Oldsmobile, folks. This car was built in the late 1980s. It is the battery transmission, Track Auto Stores number 79, for Bill Wegman Sr. of North Belmore. Hard pressed to find a racetrack with an Oldsmobile in competition. Wegman throws it through 3 and 4. Jumping the nose quite a bit, lap number 1. Goes 5th quick, 15.081. 15.081. The racing great grandfather, Bill Wegman, at Cracker Jack Motor Stores. And a transmissions Oldsmobile for 3 and 4 to complete its qualifying. And will do so with the second quickest lap of the day at 14.846. 14.846.
Big welcome back to this guy. He was here last week, no? The Lake Masonry, number 23. Out of Yaphank. That, of course, is Jared Campbell. That from Alyssa Paprocki, number 5. Before that, was owned by the Wild Child, Tommy Wilkowiak. Campbell. Put it to the top of the charts here tonight. Lap number 1 for Jared Campbell. 6 quick, 15.081. 15.081. Lap number 1 for Jared Campbell. Lap number 2. 15.183. He stays 6. 15.183 for Jared Campbell.
Up next, the Bullsmith, number 10, with the driver out of Bridge, the 96.1 My Country FM, entry for Jim Laird Jr., Jim's son Anthony, in the 8-cylinder Enduro that will close out the program here tonight. And Laird takes the green flag from Bruce Knoll.
Jim Laird Jr. finding some problems with his car after last week. Got those fixed. Let's see what he can do here tonight. He goes to P1, top of the board, 14.655. 14.655. Lap number 2 slows up to a 14.753. His time of record, 14.655. Good lap for your current pole sitter, Jim Laird Jr.
Up next, your current championship leader, the opening night feature event winner, the United Exhaust Shops, number 58. It's Hubcap, Brandon Hubbard, out of Aztec.
Since the second half of last year, Hubbard doing a great job in car number 58. Beautiful paint job on that car. Say he's not painted. He won without it painted. And
Would
he's
you?
not painted.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Lap number 1 for Brandon Hubbard. Third quick, 14.817. 14.817. Lap number 1 for Hubcat, Brandon Hubbard. Lap number 2 slows up 14.906. He'll stay third with a 14.817.
Your defending Blunderbist champion will roll to the top of the ramp. He steers the Cesspool Pros. C and L, glass and aluminum. Number 29 from Bayshore, Cody Triola. And we have officially opened the Twizzlers. He ate 3/4 of the bag last week.
I know you can hear us chewing, so we apologize on Flow Racing. Lap number 1 is up underway for Triola. Triola, historically a good time trialer. Let's see what he can do here today. Lap number 1. Fast time, 14.621. 14.621, lap number 1 for Cody Triola. Puts him atop the board. Lap number 2 slows up to a 14.703.
Last week's Blunderbust feature event winner. Hard to believe it was his first career win in 12 years of owning this car. I don't think he's raced it in the, and I'll tell you, Sarah Sylvester looking down. Probably very happy that Pooch finally found victory lane last week. The Ferradino and Sons Contracting. Rolly Tire of Farmingdale, number 51, for Tom Puccia out of Shirley.
Ryan Sparky Denton, also a huge fan. He used to help Pooch out quite a bit. We lost him a few years back. Pooch made sure to bring both people up in victory lane. He had a great run last Saturday night. See if we can duplicate that here tonight during time trials. Lap number 1. 14.739. Fourth quick, 14.739 for Tom Puccia. Lap number 2. 14.786, slows up, so a 739 will be his best lap of the day.
Quickest car in practice will roll to the raceway. In center reach, the notorious Tattoo. Fast signs of Lindenhurst, number 18, for Eddie Diaz.
I'd like to thank C.J. Lehman for stopping by. No. He made it. I can't even believe they have a shirt that size over there at Beatty's camp. My man's getting chunky monkey. Ha! I should talk. Lap number 1. Fast time, a 14.480. He's 4 100ths off the track record. 14.480, lap number 1 for Eddie Diaz. Lap number 2 slows up, 14.504. But your pole sitter for tonight's feature event, car number 18, Eddie Diaz.
Quickest car in practice for the NASCAR Modifieds was Showtime Saturday night. Jimmy Blewett, Tommy Baldwin Racing, John Blewett Scrap Metal.
It's good to have those guys here on this race.
A lot of effort between they, as well, J.B. Fortin's team traveled all night. Glenn Dixon told me they got here 2:30 in the morning. A truck started going into limp mode coming down the road.
Really?
So the truck had to go to Baldwin Automotive on Montauk Highway in Baldwin.
In Baldwin?
In Belport.
In Belport.
But it mattered not to Tommy and Jimmy Blewett. Jimmy's son James will make his crate modified debut midweek at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. So good luck to James Blewett.
James always, whenever we go to Turkey Derby,
James was resting.
he would play football with my kids. He doesn't even realize it.
James was resting in the trailer when I saw him this afternoon.
Good kid. What's the track record for the modifieds?
11-2-7-2. Tom Rogers Jr.
I think that'll be a tough one today.
I don't think it's happening.
How's your Twizzler, buddy? "24 modifieds on the property here today. Great job as usual.
And where the Timmy Halpin reporting that C.J. Lehman has lost weight. He did. He got a haircut and changed his underwear this week. Rolling to the raceway, the Diversified Payments ABA Collision, number 48. This is the second start of the season for Glenn Steger. Steger has the distinction, Steve Allen, of racing competitively the last Pinto modified in NASCAR modified competition here on Long Island.
And he was decent.
He was.
He was a top 10 car every week. Lap number 1. 12.147. 12.147. Lap number 1 for Glenn Steger. Lap number 2. 12.041. 12.041. Lap number 2 for Glenn Steger.
The Ken Matlack Motorsports, number 4, scheduled to qualify second. Driver who's won himself a couple of Eagle Automobile Crate modified events here this year. At the keyboards, out of Glen Cove, Owen Brennan. See the quarter panels barren on that car. This team in search of sponsorship. See Kenny Matlack or Owen Brennan after the races.
And this kid can drive. Takes the green flag. Sends it in high on the outside. Lap number 1 for Owen Brennan. 12.007. 12.007. That lap better than both of Steger's laps. Lap number 2. 11.896. 11.896 for Owen Brennan.
Driver to qualify third will strap into the JDL Environmental Coors Light Silver Bullet from Patchogue, Chris Rogers. Outlaw Racing entry out of the Dave Brigatti Race Shops in Calverton.
Rogers coming off a second place finish last Saturday night in the Eagle Automall Crate Modified. Lap number 1, 12.010. 12.010. Lap number 1 for Chris Rogers. Lap number 2, 12.004. Second quick, 12.004 for Chris Rogers.
Good job by Chris. One of two Peterson brothers to compete in the Baldwin Evans Jerzumback 77. Second race of the Crown Jewels Series for the Ted Christopher Cup. This is Alan Peterson, Checker One Manufacturing, Needs Welding and Fabricating, number 02. Both he and his brother Artie, who you'll see here later, former New York State INEX Legend race car champions.
Alan Peterson. It's only to be his second and third time lap number 1, 12.040. Third quick, 12.040. Lap number 1. Lap number 2, 11.917. 11.917, good enough for second quick for Alan Pearson.
North Fork Sanitation, Go Green Generators, sponsor wanted. Number 8X will be up next to qualify. Sure, they're not totally thrilled with their practice times, but they'll make do. At Levittown, the third generation driver, Eddie Runhustle, the third.
ED3 heads down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4, lap number 1. Fast time 11.808. 11.808, lap number 1 for Eddie Runhustle the third. Lap number 2, even faster, an 11.777. Odd on a night where we honor one of the drivers drove car number 7.
Well, and one of the drivers drove car number 1. Rolling to the raceway now, the Stakey's Pumpkin Farm. Buzz Chew Chevrolet, number 80. Double duty here tonight, running the Rat Pack Crate Modified. This is Michael Rutkowski. Bruce Knowles, green flag.
Had to flip for a second there on exit.
He did.
Lap number 1 for Michael Rutkowski. Slowest, 12.047. 12.047. Lap number 1 for Michael Rutkowski. Lap number 2. He picks it up to an 11.801. 11.801. Good enough for the outside of the front row thus far for Michael Rutkowski.
Yeah, he didn't have to stutter step the car off turn 2 on lap 2, so that yields a better lap for Rutkowski. Up next, this team kind of came together by accident, driving the Cesspool Pros. Number 0, out of Iceland, Jason Agugliaro. And Agugliaro, the Cesspool Pros, number 0, Joe Ambrose, underway.
Lap number 1 for Jason Agugliaro. Top of the board, 11.713. Fast time thus far, 11.713. Fast time for Jason Agugliaro. Lap number 2 slows it up, 11.749. 11.749. But 7.13 for Jason Agugliaro puts him on the provisional pole.
when it comes time for the chase for the Big Block Modified Championship at the Orange County Speedway in Middletown, New York, this driver will be among the contenders. First winner of the Islip 300, steering the Northeastern Office Equipment. Number 11 from Bohemia, Dylan Stoyer.
Dylan Stoyer doing a great job on dirt in 2022. Very happy to have him here tonight with us. Lap number 1, 11.805, 11.805. Lap number 1, currently 4th quick for Dylan Stoyer. Lap number 2, fast time, 11.641, 11.641 for Dylan Stoyer.
Back in the family colors, wants to thank Anne-Marie Broccolina and Mike Smith for coming on board as sponsors of the number 81. He'll watch his Uncle Rusty go up on the Cromedy Wall of Fame here later on. Well, if you will. Second all-time leading winner in the Charger division from Wading River, the Heather Okula-owned entry for Chris Turbish.
Lap number 1 for Chris Turbish. 5th quick, 11.869. 11.869, good enough for 5th quick for Chris Turbish. Lap number 2. We'll go to 4th, 11.788. 11.788 for Chris Turbish. 4th place thus far.
The driver who won the Flying Dutchman 90, who currently leads the Crown Jewels Series championship standings for the Ted Christopher Cup, was to be a 6-race series, now a 5-race series. Due to rain on July 2nd, the NSM Elite Motorsports Elite Sound Studios, Mark S. Mina owned number 5 for Speedy Beatty, John Beatty, Jr. American.
Beatty, a perennial good time trialer in car number 5.
Great haircut today, too.
I didn't see it. His helmet on when I saw it. Maybe it's nice like mine. Lap number 1. Second quick, 11.704. 11.704. Fastest first lap of the day for John Beatty Jr. Lap number 2. Will stay second, 11.780. So 11.704 is time of record for the outside of row number 1.
Next week, this driver will make his debut with the Monaco Tri-Track Series at the New London Speedball in the Rich Schlegel, number 58. He's here tonight to try to win the race his dad has won 3 times. He's in the Peter Clark Motorsports Petra Home Services. Number 96 from East Islip, 17-year-old Matt Brody.
Brody had a good run here last time the modified ran. He started 19th and drove his way to the 8th spot. Real good job, patient, made his way through the field, did a nice job. Lap number 1 for Matt Brody. 11.715. Third quick, 11.715. Third quick for Matt Brody. Lap number 2. Second, 11.677. 11.677. Good lap for Matt Brody.
Very impressive. Up next, steering the Cromer's Market, Ream Air Conditioning, number 88. This is Riverhead's Roger Turbish.
Lap number 1 for Roger Turbish. 11.834. 11.834. Good enough for 8th quick for Roger Turbish. Lap number 2. 6th quick, 11.835. 11.786, right in front of his brother, Chris Turbish.
About that. On the raceway, another former New York State INEX Legend Race Car champion, steering the Peterson's Checker One Motorsports. Superior Fabricating, number 01. From Center Moriches, AP3, Artie Peterson III.
Good to have Peterson back with us.
Yes.
Lap number 1. 11.861. Ninth quick. 11.861 for Artie Peterson III. Lap number 2. 11.808. 11.808. He'll stay ninth in car number 01.
Now, 13 of 24 qualified here this afternoon. Rolling to the top of the ramp. He steers the Kennedy Long Island Realty Motorcycle Mike Attorney at Law. Number 24 from Manorville, Justin Brown.
Justin Brown with a big sponsor announcement. It's Pat Kennedy and the gang have joined him on car number 24. Lap number 1 for Brown. 11.828. 10th quick, 11.828. Currently 10th for Justin Brown. Lap number 2. He'll go to second. 11.660. Second quick for Justin Brown.
Very impressive for the Kennedy Long Island Realty, number 24. Up next, the Hydro action. Milwaukee Tools, number 45. Boy, a rough start to this new team owned by Joe Denseski. The driver, Adam Medford, Jack Hanley Jr.
Hanley, a Blunderbist champion, a Super Pro Truck champion. 11.684, good enough for fourth quick on his first lap. Good first lap for Jack Hanley Jr. 11.684, lap number 2. Second quick at 11.656. 11.656 for Jack Hanley Jr.
Up next, driving the number 49. He tried out the Tri-Track Series event at the Star Speedway last Saturday evening. Back here on familiar turf in the Martin Sendeluski Architecture CPC Pharmacal number 49 from Calverton, the young one, Chris Young.
Chris Young, like his father, a very good time trial. See how he does here tonight. Lap number 1 for Chris Young. 11.716, good enough for sixth quick. 11.716. Lap number 2. 11.642. 11.642, second quick for Chris Young.
Rolling to the raceway now. In the Eastport Feeds, Dr. Martha Baker, the racer's dentist, number 15 to the raceway. He has been awarded the win from the July 9th NASCAR modified event. We'll get into that later. Your defending champion, Kyle Soper of Manorville.
Lap number 1 for Kyle Soper. 11.737, eighth quick, 11.737. Lap number 1 for Kyle Soper. Lap number 2, 11.6776 quick. 11.677 for Kyle Soper.
Driver looked real good in practice to the naked eye, and my naked eyes have not lost it, because he'll present the Corwitz Auto Body. Stock Car Fan Nation number 43. 7th quickest in practice for Eric Zay out of Selden.
Zay seeking additional sponsorship for car number 43. Lap number 1. 11.881, 11.881, lap number 1 for Eric Zay. Lap number 2. 11.750, ninth quick, 11.750 for Eric Zay.
Earlier in the summer, Doug Corwin of Eastport Feeds told me he would like to bring this driver to this event. Well, they put it together. They sponsor his SK Modified at the Stafford Motor Speedway on Friday nights. Well, tonight, out of Plainville, Connecticut, steering for Eastport Feeds, number 70, it's Mike Christopher Jr.
Mike Christopher Jr. with a win at Jennerstown on the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour.
Indeed.
In the Tommy Baldwin Racing 7NY. Earlier this year, he was here for the 300. He said it was wild. Lap number 1. 11.855. 11.855. Lap number 1 for Mike Christopher Jr. Try to pick it up here on lap number 2. He comes to 10th. 11.762. 11.762 for Mike Christopher Jr.
Driver who won the Baldwin Evans just on back 2 years ago, the 77, will bring the Coors Light Silver Bullet, JDL Environmental number 98, to the Speedway, the fancy farmer from Calverton, Dave Brigatti.
Brigatti, the Coors Light number 98, the JDL Environmental car, lap number 1, 11.860, 11.860, lap number 1 for Dave Brigatti, lap number 2, 11.745, 11.745, ninth quick for Dave Brigatti.
And a deal that came together earlier this week finds the driver, a 20-time Riverhead Raceway career winner, 3 of which on the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour, strapping into the RG Hahn & Sons fuel oil. Russell Goodale Motorsport, Riverhead Village Climber 46, from Islip, the natural Timmy Salamito.
Good combo. Salamito letters all their stuff, all their trucks, everything on Riverhead Building Supply, and these cars. He's a natural fit. Lap number 1 for Timmy Salamito. 11.679. Good first lap, 11.679. Lap number 1 for Timmy Salamito. Lap number 2. Fast time, an 11.567. 11.567 for the natural Timmy Salamito.
Coming up, driving the John's Fuel Oil, Peerless Boilers, Golden Jalapeno. Number 34, one of 2 teams that made the trip back to Claremont Motorsports Park. This is J.B. Fortin out of Holtzville.
J.B. Fortin, the defending champion of the Ted Christopher Cup as well. Another reason why he's here tonight. Lap number 1 for Fortin. 6th quick at 11.663. 11.663. Good first lap for J.B. Fortin. Can he pick it up here on lap number 2? He goes to second, 11.662. 11.662 for J.B. Forden.
So Stoyer drops from first to third in 2 cars. And up to the raceway now. In the Esport feeds, RP Fabricating. Number 10, he won here a few weeks ago. From Dix Hills, Dylan Slepian.
Slepian had a great race with the 24 car of Justin Brown. Slepian comes out on top that night. Can he do it here again tonight? Lap number 1 for Dylan Slepian. 11.760. 11.760. Lap number 1 for Dylan Slepian. About 13. 11.667. Good enough for 7th quick. 11.667 for Dylan Slepian.
And then there was one. He steers the Tommy Baldwin Racing, John Blewett Scrap Dealers, Baldwin Automotive. Number 7. From Powell, New Jersey, it's showtime Saturday night. Jimmy Blewett.
Green flag is out for showtime. He's riding the high side of the raceway.
The Beijing Bullet.
Yeah. Lap number 1 for Jimmy Blewett. 11.789. 11.789. Lap number 1 for Jimmy Blewett. Lap number 2. 11.725. 11.725. I believe that makes it good enough for 12th quick. So Timmy Solomito wins the pole here for the Baldwin Evans Jerzumbach 77. This should be a dandy.
Folks, catching you up, J.R. Bertuccio, who won the most recent NASCAR Tour Type modified event here at Riverhead Raceway, has been stripped of that win for unapproved tires. Kyle Soper, who finished second, is the new race winner in the Esport Feeds Chevrolet. Heat number 1. Let's go, Brandon, is the sentiment for the driver, car number 47, Ray Stulls. The outside pole belongs to the Slots a Lot. Slot car, track number 88 from West Hempstead, Chris Sinatra. The Betamax truckie number 71 will start third. The keyboards from Miller Place, Nick Morabito. The Grillin' Villain number 27 starts fourth. Eric Kersey at Comac, the driver. Starting fifth in the EP Milling and Sweeping Blue Point Auto Body number 24, Ray Fitzgerald of Manorville. In the red Toyota number 14, starting sixth from Calverton, Jaden Glenister. Starting seventh, driving the 05, the Progressive Moving number 05 for Mark Godnick. Donald Duran, the number 93, will start eighth. And the Hilltop Bagels, number 51 of Kevin Ornberger out of Holtzville, will start ninth. The Sarah Sylvester INEX Legends National Qualifier next week. 3 sets of laps have been sold. $3,000 in lap money. It is going to be a dandy.
And thousands of dollars in extra purse, right? Just extra bonus money. Should be great. Legend race cars, top 6 will qualify. Top 4 will be handicapped for tonight's feature event. Green flag out. Chris Sinatra. Car number 88 leads the way. Here comes the 27 of Eric Kersey. Kersey to the second spot. Kersey now to the inside for the lead. Eric Kersey, car number 27, will come to the lead. Chris Sinatro is second. Third is Ray Fitzgerald. Fourth is Nick Morbido. Fifth, good run for Jaden Glenister. And sixth, car number 93. Fitzgerald now to the inside of the 88 car. Chris Sinatro. Oh, they go around here. Wow, your final qualified car. Duran went around. The 27. Eric Kersey leads the way. The 24, Ray Fitzgerald, is second. The battle is for third. Is Morbido. Fitzgerald to the inside comes to the lead. Ray Fitzgerald, car number 24, after some sight contact with Eric Kersey, comes to the lead. 2 to go this time by. And a great job by Chris Sinatro to run outside of Nick Morbido here for about 5 laps. White flag down this time by. And the checkered will fly for Ray Fitzgerald. Checkered flag flies, taking down the winning car number 24, Ray Fitzgerald, second across the line. Car number 27, Eric Kersey, third, to 71. Nick Morbido, fourth, the 88 of Chris Sinatro. Fifth, Jaden Glenister, and sixth, Ray Stulls. Up next, Legend Heat race number 2 with the starting lineup. It's Bob Fine. Bobby.
Thank you very much, Steve. Starting on the pole, the Michael Specia Contracting Cesspool Pros, number 22, and a Bayshore, Michael Metcalf. Chicken One Motorsports, number 1, will start to the outside pole from Calverton, Jake Curran. The Bistrian Materials, number 62, will start third. The driver from East Hampton, Mike Benton. Starting fourth, it's the veteran, Jim Sylvester of Massapequa, in the Joe Ryan race cars, Kershaw Recycling, number 2. Starting fifth, comes to us all the way from Staten Island, the cowboy, Joe Costello. And he is in car number 60. A 3-time winner this year and your current championship leader, steers the M3 Technology, number 10. Shirley Jason Castaldo. In the Action Graphics, number 82, starting 7th, Kim Danielle of East Hampton. From Nesconset, starting 8th, driving the Sea Crystal Pools, number 28, Nick Casas. Starting 9th, the Cesspool Pros, number 13, for Bayshores, Matt Triola.
Car number 1 to an early race lead, but here comes Jim Sylvester. Sylvester to the inside of Jake Curran. Sylvester will come to the lead. Curran is second, Michael Metcalf third. He's got Mike Benton to the outside of him for the third spot. Here comes Cowboy Joe Costello. The 10 car is on the infield, your point leader. Don't know what happened to Jason Castaldo. Doesn't matter, he'll get the provisional in the tonight's feature event. Problem with car number 10. Around goes the 22, Michael Metcalf. Car number 2, Jim Sylvester, leads the way. The 1 of Jake Curran is second. The 62 of Mike Benton is third. Consiglio gets back underway.
Nick Casas.
Sorry, Nick Casas.
Not the guy that does the sports betting on FAN.
Caution flag down for car number 28, Nick Casas. Steve helping up here with one-way finding.
Joe Costello will be put behind the 22 of Michael Metcalf for earlier contact. Jim Sylvester with Aaron Delaney working on something for Sarah Sylvester INEX National Qualifying Memorial next week. Kind of like what Tommy Baldwin did. Somebody dropping to the rear of the field that they can win the event.
They get the bonus.
Yes, sir. We'll announce that on social. Don't forget this Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Midweek Motorized Mayhem. This Wednesday night, August 3rd, for the School Bus Demolition Derby. And then racing next Saturday. 3 times in 7 days. Summer is here.
Sylvester with a good restart. Here comes Benton to the inside in car number 62, the second spot. Jake Kern is third. Cody Triola, car number 13 to the fourth spot. Remember, the top 6 get in. Top 4 are handicapped. Two to go, next time by. For car number 2, Jimmy Sylvester. Mike Benton starting to reel him in. 2 to go. White flag flies for Jimmy Sylvester. Drive by Costello to come back to a qualified position. Taking down the win, Jim Sylvester. 22 is going to try and hold on here for the 6th spot, and he will. Checkered flag flies, taking down the win in car number 2 was Jim Sylvester. Second across the line, the 62 of Mike Benton. Third, car number 1, Jake Kern. Fourth, car number 13 of Cody Triola. Fifth, car number 60 of Joe Costello. And sixth, car number 22, Michael Metcalf. Up next, Legend Heat Race number 3, and with the starting lineup, it's Bob Fine and Bobby.
It is a Van Houten family reunion in row number 1, starting on the pole, the SneakyThings.com, number 3V, for Mike Van Houten Jr. out of Jamesport. To the outside pole, steering, Terra Vitae. Vineyards and Winery, number 9, from Wading River, Chase Van Houten. The Chris Moore Landscaping, number 18, will start third. From Riverhead, Jeff Ferrugia Jr. Freddie and Megan Kraft, sponsored, number 25. For big money, Richie DeVitowitz of East Mauritius, he'll start fourth. From Manorville, driving, the number 42, the Get Clear Crystal Clear window cleaning entry for Riley O'Keefe. They have a brand new sponsor. I'll get back to that in a minute. Billy King Jr., the 54, will start sixth. Starting seventh, out West Islip, the Harbin's electrical service entry for Ed Statlander. Ryan Lux, the Wild Child Design Zone, number 36, will start eighth. Out of Miller Place, and Robert Henninger will start ninth. Car number 48.
We can start racing. Justin Bonsignor has arrived. There he is.
And Pat Moore of Old Farms Racing has inked Black Sheep Bagels. Black Sheep Bagels joining the Old Farmers Racing team of car number 42, Riley O'Keefe and Colin Hefner, who you'll see in heat number 4. 35 INEX Legend race cars on the property.
Caution flag still out. The Van Houtens make up row number 1. Uncle Michael to the inside. Nephew Chase to the outside. Top 4 cars to be handicapped for tonight's feature event. Top 6 will qualify for the feature. Green flag flies. Good start for V-Rod. He goes up the hill and opens the door for the 18 of Jeff Ferrugia Jr. It's all about patience now, folks. Van Houten leads the way. Ferrugia to second. Here's Chase Van Houten on the outside third. Ferrugia to the lead. The 42, Riley O'Keefe. To the inside of V-Rod, Mike Van Houten Jr. will come to position number 2. Chase Van Houten comes off his uncle's bumper to look to the inside. Van Houten, the younger Van Houten, will come to 4th. Up front, Jeff Ferrugia Jr. leads the way. Riley O'Keefe looks to the inside again of Ferrugia. Picking a lane where he wants to go. He'll go to the outside with Ferrugia. Then falls in behind. The 42. Back to the outside goes Big Money. Richie Davidowitz. Top 4 cars run nose to tail, inside and outside. 2 to go. O'Keefe to the inside, Ferrugia to the outside. O'Keefe with a nose. Davidowitz drops to the bottom. He upsets O'Keefe's momentum by getting into the back of him as they take the white flag. Ferrugia to the outside. Great race by these competitors. Davidowitz into the bumper of the 42. Who's it going to be? Your winner, Riley O'Keefe. Taking down the win in car number 42, it's Riley O'Keefe second across the line, Jeff Ferrugia Jr. third, the 25 of Richie Davidowitz, fourth, car number 9, Chase Van Houten, fifth, the 3V of Mike Van Houten Jr. and sixth, car number 36, Craig Lutz. Up next, Legend Heat Race number 4 with the starting lineup. It's Bob Fina. Bobby.
Thank you, Steve Houghton, starting on the pole. Driving the C-Pro Marine Dot Builders number 20. That is Charlie Hodge. The outside pole, the high-end collision number 0 for Cookies, Chris Coleman out of East Iceland. Starting third, the Black Sheep Bagels, number 44 for Bayshore's Colin Hefner. Starting fourth, in the Uncle Carmine's Hot Peppers, number 41 from Manorville, Joey Braun. The Riverhead Trailer number 33 will start fifth from Riverhead, Anthony Marsh. Rich Braun, the number 81, brings the Mulberry Street Italian Restaurant of East Islip, Heather's Sweets, number 81 to the sixth starting spot. He's at East Islip. In the Mike Van Houten Trucking, number 09, starting seventh from Wading River, Kevin Kendall. Van Houten, starting eighth. The M3 Technology. number 50 for Kevin Pollard Jr.
Green flag is out. Hodge to the inside, and Christopher Cookies Coleman. Coleman comes to the lead and brings the 41. The blankets. Joey Braun the second. Here comes Marsh to the inside. Anthony Marsh. Car number 33. Here comes blankets now to the inside of Cookies. Christopher Coleman second. Coleman feeling the heat to the inside from Marsh. Anthony Marsh, car number 33. Coming to the second spot. Problems here on the front stretch. Kendall Van Housen. Car number 09.
Don't know what happened there.
What happened? Kendall Van Houten, fortunately, rolling off the raceway. Up front, Blankets, Joey Braun, your race leader. The 33, Anthony Marsh to second. Christopher Coleman is third. Fourth is Charlie Hodge. Out of a handicap position for the feature, car number 44, Colin Hefner. The 81 of Richard Braun. They are qualified as the top 6. 5 laps down. 5 remain. Good restart for Blankets, Joey Braun. Here comes Anthony Marsh. Marsh trying to do the crossover. Gets to the inside of Braun. Joey Braun will lead this time by. Anthony Marsh, car number 33. To the inside, comes to the lead. Joey Braun in car number 41 is second. Christopher Coleman is third. The battle is for fourth. Colin Hefner to the inside of Charlie Hodge for that fourth and final handicap spot. Looks like Hefner's going to get it. As the white flag comes out. Anthony Marsh continues to set the pace. He pulls away from Blankett's Joey Braun. And that's how they'll finish. Checkered flag flies, taking down the win in car number 33. It was Anthony Marsh second across the line, car number 41. Blankett's Joey Braun third, car number 0. Chris Coleman fourth, the 44 of Colin Hefner fifth, car number 20. Charlie Hodge at sixth, car number 81 of Richard Braun. Up next, Eagle Auto Mall Crate Modifieds. The starting lineup for heat race number 1. Let's go to Bob Fine, Bobby.
Starting on the pole from East Islip, high-end collision number 0 for Stephen Coleman. To the outside pole, driving for Yanni Brothers Automotive. Number 8, Shirley Mark Wolf. Great third-place run last week for the driver of the Cam Materials number 12 from Calverton. Dennis Krupski will start third. Starting fourth, Raleigh Electric number 66. Feature event win earlier this year for Mad Max Handling of Bedford. Starting fifth, the G&S Trucking number 41 out of Rocky Point. Styles Files, Terry Styles. Starting sixth, driving car number 9, that is Michael Berner. The M3 Technology, Clear River Environmental, number 9 out of Patchogue. Starting seventh, driving the number 27, it's AJ DeSantis at Yaphank, the Strong Oil, Comfort Farm Stand number 27 out of Yaphank. Starting eighth, driving the Jack Anthony Pools, number 18, Eric Hersey out of Comac. Starting ninth, Dillner Precast, number 38, two-time feature event winner for Owen Brennan out of Glen Cove. Starting 10th, making his debut as the driver of the Rat Pack Racing, Rosemar Industries, True Value Hardware Center Riches, number 35, from Manitowoc, Michael Rutkowski. So, 20 crate modifieds on the property here this afternoon. Quick turnaround for them. I believe they're back on Wednesday night as well.
Yeah, they are.
Midweek Mayhem School Bus Demolition Derby coming this Wednesday night, August 3rd. www.riverheadraceway.com for all the details.
Stephen Coleman to the inside. Mark Wolf to the outside. They head to the east-west management go zone. Good start for Coleman. Here comes Krupski. Could Krupski do it 2 weeks in a row? He'll try to. Car number 12 comes to the second spot. Oh, Mark Wolf into the back of him. Krupski does a nice job to hold on. Here comes Terry Styles. Styles to the inside of Mark Wolf. AJ DeSantis now tries to get to the inside of him. DeSantis to the inside of Max Handley. Mad Max Handley, AJ DeSantis, side by side. Car number 0. Oh, around goes the 8 of Mark Wolf. 4 laps into this event. Coleman leads the way, caution flag down. Stephen Coleman, car number 0 to the inside, 4 laps into this event. Car number 12, Dennis Krupski to the outside, the 41 car. Terry Stiles sits 3rd, Mad Max Hanley is 4th. Top 4 to qualify for tonight's feature event. Good restart for Coleman. Stiles looks to the inside at Krupski and he gets there. Dennis Krupski feeling the heat from the 41 of Terry Stiles. Meanwhile, Stephen Coleman pulls away. AJ DeSantis with a good run. DeSantis on the bottom from the 5th spot to 3rd. Ian Krupski makes slight contact, but DeSantis comes through. Now Max Hanley to the inside of Dennis Krupski. 2 to go this time by. For your race leader, Stephen Coleman. Terry Stiles is 2nd, AJ DeSantis is 3rd. Mad Max Hanley is 4th. Car number 0, Stephen Coleman, will come to the win. Taking down the win in car number 0, it was Stephen Coleman, 2nd across the line, the 41 of Terry Stiles, 3rd. Car number 27, AJ DeSantis in 4th. Car number 66, that of course, Mad Max Hanley. Up next, heat race number 2 with the starting lineup. It's Bob Finan, Bobby.
Starting on the pole, driving the Vortec Mechanical, number 28 out of Oyster Bay, Ed Schutz. To the outside pole, the Dillner Precast, number 55 from Glen Cove, Chase Grennan. Starting 3rd, the Fort Jeff Raceway, number 00 from Patchogue, Chris Rogers. Starting 4th, the Vanguard Fire Protection, number 16 out of Selden, Alex Colasanto. Back in his family car for competition here today, steering the Deer Run Industries, R&R Brothers Electric, number 37. That is Sean Glennon of Northport. Starting 6th, he's the new hired gun for the Benamax Trucking, number 77, out of Riverhead, Kyle Elwood. Starting 7th, Ken Massa, the M3 Technology, number 51. Starting 8th, the Utopia Bagels, number 6, Mike Alabasini of Bayside. Ed Schutz. Getting ready to rumble. Top 4 to qualify be handicapped for the feature. They all make the feature, but top 4 will be handicapped for the feature.
Green flag is out. Here comes Grennan. Chase Grennan to the outside will lead lap number 1. Chris Rogers, car 00 to second. Sean Glennon, car number 37. Glennon on the inside for the 3rd spot. Ed Schutz is 4th. Vic Alex Colasanto Kyle Elwood, 6th. Up front, car number 55, Chase Grennan leads the way. The 00, Chris Rogers is 2nd. 3rd is Sean Glennon. 4th is Ed Schutz. Colasanto, car number 16, trying to get to that 4th spot as Schutz wiggles out of turn number 4. Colasanto to the inside, Schutz is sideways. Colasanto to the 4th spot. Here comes Albacini. Mike Albacini in car number 6 drives to the 5th spot. Up front continues to be car number 55 of Chase Grennan. Chris Rogers is 2nd. 3rd is Sean Glennon with 2 to go this time by. 2 to go for Chase Grennan, who has come into his own here in 2022. 1 feature event win to his credit as he takes the white flag here. Bob Finan has heartburn here in the press box. Checkered will fly for Chase Grennan. Taking down the win in car number 55. It was Chase Grennan, 2nd across the line, car 00. Chris Rogers, 3rd, the 37 of Sean Glennon, and 4th, car number 16, Alex Colasanto. Up next, the B main for the Legend Race cars. We will get a starting lineup momentarily. So here come the Legend cars, and with the starting lineup, it's Bob Finan, Bobby.
Starting on the pole, car number 51, Kevin Ornberger. Hilltop Bagels, number 51. The Action Graphics, number 82, Kim Danielle of East Hampton, will start on the outside pole. Robert Henninger, the 48 sedan, starting 3rd. Starting 4th, Kevin Pollard Jr. in the Black Diamond Detailing, number 50. Starting 5th, driving the 05, the Progressive Moving entry, Mark Godnick. The Sea Crystal Pools, number 28, of Nick Casas of Wisconsin, starts next in line, 6th to be exact. Starting 7th, out of West Islip, the Hartman's Electrical Contracting, number 92, for Ed Statlander, Alerny. Then it'll be Kendall Van Houten, the Mike Van Houten Trucking, number 09. If she made the repairs, does not appear as though she did. Car number 93, Donald Duran. Next in line, car number 10, your current championship leader, 3-time feature event winner this year, M3 Technology, number 10, Jason Castaldo. And starting the 54, Billy King Jr. The winner of this race and the 10 of Jason Castaldo on a provisional will make the event. Castaldo has to start the M3 technology, number 10. We will go to opening ceremonies right after this. We'll do our invocation, national anthem, and then the Wall of Champions inductions for John Koza and Rusty Turbish on the Cromartie Wall of Champions.
Green flag flies. Oh, they're 3 wide at the start. What a job by Henninger in car number 48. He'll come to the lead. 92 goes around. Make it the 93 off the bumper of the 82. Castaldo wisely pulls to the infield. Caution flag down for Duran. Right front tore up on that thing. Not very happy. Car number 10.
Jason Castaldo.
He's going to have to come back out.
Does he?
There he is, folks. Dan Aragona. Look at him. Daytime supermodel. It doesn't get any better. And Jason Castaldo is good. He took the initial green flag, and he is the provisional for this race.
It's all he's obligated to do, as is the case with any driver that is.
And great job by the Van Houten crew to get Kendall Van Houten out here, but unfortunately she didn't take the initial green flag, so she's back off the raceway.
Right.
But a great job by them to get that thing back out here.
There's been some big thrashing. Getting ready to go.
Green flag out once again. Robert Henninger. Henninger. Car number 48, Robert Henninger leading the way. Car number 51 is second.
Kevin Ornberger under attack from West Islip's Ed Statlander. Henninger leading the way.
Henninger could be running the best race of his career right now, 5 laps into this event. Halfway this time by. Robert Henninger has pulled away from Ornberger in the 51. Jason Castaldo, already off the raceway, is your provisional. Henninger having the ride of his career. And to take the lead, he sent it in there a ton on the bottom. Came out on top. He's about 2 laps away this time by for Robert Henninger. White flag down for Henninger. Checkered will fly for Robert Henninger. Good job. Checkered flag flies for Robert Henninger. Great run for Henninger as he'll make it to tonight's feature event.